Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to share with you the part 3 of my tutorial video, which is bar bending schedule and cutting list for column. Okay, we have a blank form here which I had already discussed during the part 1 of my tutorial video. And anyway, you can make your own customized format for rebar cut and bend schedule. So for our first step, we have to identify each column type and count each type of column. For our sample, I am using my previous sample. Okay, and then we are going to discuss C1 or column 1. Okay, checking our C1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or equals to 12 units of C1. Step number 2, determine the total height of each column from floor to floor, and then determine the total height of each column from foundation up to the last floor, like roof deck or roof beam. So ito yung magiging basis natin para ma-establish natin ng maayos yung ating splicing zone at para maging klaro yung ating rebar placing drawing. Paano natin malalaman ang total height ng ating column? Okay, i-check natin yung ating schedule of columns and typical details. So dito nakalagay kung anong type of column sa bawat floor level, kung ano yung size at pieces ng ating vertical bars, kung ano yung size at spacing ng ating ties. And then i-check din natin yung ating roof framing plan dahil dito makikita natin kung alin yung column na na-terminate na at kung ano yung continuous pa. And then also yung ating elevation ay makakatulong para mas maging klaro sa ating imagination kung ano talaga yung mate-terminate at continuous column. Okay, let us now establish our splicing zone. So from general notes and standard details, the columns splices when permitted shall be made within the center half of column height, and lap splice shall not be less than 40 bar diameter. Lap splices shall be staggered where possible. I have already made a rebar placing drawing and established our splicing zone. So gusto ko lamang po i-emphasize sa inyo na yung ating column height, dapat clear height ito. From top of our concrete slab up to the lowest bottom of our girder or beam. Okay, alam na natin yung total height ng ating column. And then, mayroon na din tayong 5 zones para sa splicing ng ating rebar. Okay, we go now to the layout and selection of our vertical bars. So, katulad po ng nakikita nyo, gumawa ako ng color coding para ma-group ko sa tatlo itong ating vertical bars para masunod natin yung ating rules or yung ating general notes na kailangan alternate ang ating lap splices. So, ang ating lap splice will be 40 dB or minimum 600 mm. Okay, so dito sa ating sample, ang ating lap splice will be 40 times 16, which is bar diameter. So, we have 640 mm. Okay, ang ating standard hook for 16 mm diameter rebar is 250 mm. Sa pagle-layout ng ating vertical bars, pwede tayong gumamit ng AutoCAD or kung anong software meron tayo. Gamitin din natin yung trial and error method para mapili natin kung ano yung pinaka-eksakto or pinakamalapit na commercial size, length na akma doon sa ating vertical bars na kung saan yung haba is enough or pasok doon sa ating safe splicing zone. Dito sa column 1 na ating sample, naglatag ako ng vertical main bar na kung saan ito ay starter bar, which is bar A. So, ang vertical length nito is 6955 mm at mayroon itong 90-degree bend hook na 250 mm. So, ang total length nito is 7205 mm. So, ang pinili ko na pinakamalapit na commercial size, 7.5 meters. Okay, sa site may nagtanong, engineer, ito bang 7.5 meters na rebar, kailangan pa ba natin itong putulin sa 7205 mm? Okay, ang sagot, oo, kailangan natin yan putulin. Anong reason? Unang-una, yung per kilo ng ating rebar is magiging additional expenses sa ating project. And then pangalawa, yung maliit na bagay pag pinagsama-sama natin, magiging malaki ang epekto niyan sa ating structure. Katulad ng steel ratio to concrete at yung dead load ng ating structure. Okay, sa bar B naman tayo, which is from second floor, nag-splice ako papunta paangat hanggang sa 5th floor. So, ang total length nito is 8305. Okay, punta tayo sa bar B, which is, ang vertical length is 2085 at mayroon tayong standard bend hook na 90 degree which is 250 mm ang length. Para sa bar C, pwede tayong gumamit ng 6.0 or 12.0 meters. Sa bar D naman natin, which is ang vertical length is 4370 mm. So, obviously, pwede tayong gumamit dyan ng 6.0 meters or 9.0 meters. Okay, engineer, may napansin ako, bakit ganyan? Bakit mayroon kang bar B na 2 pieces at bar C na 2 pieces at mayroon ka pang bar D na 4 pieces? Hindi ba dapat 6 pieces din yan katulad ng bar A? So, kung ano yung sagot, explain ko sa inyo later. Okay, para sa bar F, nag-trial and error ako na gumamit ng 9.0 pero hindi ito umabot sa splicing zone dahil mayroon tayong 250 mm na standard bend hook. So, ang akmang gamitin para dito is 10.5 meters. So, meron tayong 6 pieces na bar E. Okay? Pansinin natin yung ating column from 4th floor to roof deck. So, nag-decrease yung dimension nito. So, ano ba yung magiging epekto nito? Sa ating continuous bar, magkakaroon nito ng bending. So, paano natin malalaman kung gaano kahaba or kung saan mag-i-start yung ating bend? Ang pinakasimpleng paraan at technique para madali nating makuha yung bending length ng ating continuous bar is dapat yung ating ile-layout or yung drawing natin dito sa AutoCAD is nakascale na para gagamitin na lang natin yung dimension ng ating mga lines. So, yun na yung equivalent length ng ating rebar. So, para naman dito sa nakaslant na or bend ng ating bakal, ang standard ratio nito is 1:6. So, sagutin natin yung katanungan kanina. So, kung bakit yung bar A is 6 pieces and then yung bar B and C is 2 pieces and then yung bar D natin is 4 pieces. Yung ating column is nag-decrease from 4th floor to roof deck. So, from foundation to 4th floor, yung ating vertical bars is 18 pieces na 16 mm diameter. And then, from 4th floor to roof deck, ang ating vertical bars is 14 pieces na 16 mm bar diameter. So, para masunod natin yung alternate lap splices, so, ginroup ko ito sa 3. Katulad ng na-explain ko sa inyo kanina. So, kung ito total natin yung ating bar dito sa ating starter bar from foundation up to 4th floor. So, mayroon tayong 6 pieces. Itong ating color blue and then 6 pieces yung ating red and then yung ating green is 6 pieces. So, ang total nito is 18 pieces. Kung ito total natin yung ating bar dito sa 4th floor up to roof deck, so meron tayong blue na 2 pieces, red 6 pieces, at green na 6 pieces. So, ang ating total is 14 pieces. So, kung ginawa nating 6 pieces yung 2 pieces na Barbie, which is yung blue, so kung i-add natin yon 6 plus 6 plus 6, so magiging 18. So, hindi natin makukumply yung ating design na 14 pieces bar diameter from 4th floor to roof deck. So, i-tabulate lang natin yung mga values ng ating lines sa ating AutoCAD drawing which represent the cut and bend of our rebar. And then, okay na yung ating vertical bars. Para makumpleto yung ating column, kailangan alam natin yung dimension and yung quantity ng ating column tie. So, i-check natin yung ating schedule of columns and typical details kung saan natin makikita yung diameter ng ating ties, ano yung spacing at anong type of ties ang ating gagamitin. Para sa ating column ties, ang ating standard hook is 135 degrees. So, sa ating 10 mm bar diameter, ang ating length is 100 mm. And then, para sa 12 mm diameter, ang ating length is 120 mm. Sa pagkuha natin ng dimension ng ating column ties, kunin natin yung width ng ating column, which is 600 mm. And then, i-less natin yung concrete cover both sides, which is 40 mm. And then, i-times natin ito sa 2. And then, ganun din sa length. Kunin natin yung length, which is 400. And then, i-less natin yung concrete cover both sides. And then, multiply natin ito sa 2. And then, i-add natin yung ating 10 dB, which is for exterior. This is 12 times 10, which is 120 times 2. Sa pagkuha ng interior tie 1, this is along with, kunin natin yung width, and then i-less natin yung concrete cover both sides, and then i-add natin yung ating standard hook, which is 135 degrees, 100 mm, so times 2. So our interior tie 1 will be 720 mm. And then para sa ating interior tie 2, which is along our length, kunin natin yung length, which is 400, and then i-less natin yung concrete cover both sides, which is 40, and then mag-add tayo ng standard hook for 135 degrees, which is equivalent to 100 mm. So, our interior tie 2 will be 520. Repeating the same process for 4th floor to roof deck, we will get 620 mm for exterior tie, and we will get 620 mm for interior tie 1, and then we will get 470 mm for interior tie 2. Okay, so gusto ko lamang bigyan ng linaw at i-emphasize na itong aking ginamit na reference para sa column ties is from out to out dimension. So, pwede rin kayong gumawa ng inyong reference tulad ng center to center, pero be sure na yung ating concrete cover ay hindi kakainin ng ating thickness ng ating bar diameter. Ang general formula natin para sa pagkuha ng number of ties is equals to length or height ng ating column, and then i-divide natin ito sa given spacing ng ating ties, and then mag-add tayo ng 1 para sa end unit. Para sa ating column 1 na sample ng ating structure, mula foundation hanggang sa footing tie beam or ground floor, mayroon tayong confinement height na 600 mm above footing and also below footing tie beam. So kung i-divide natin ito sa 100 mm na spacing, makukuha natin yung 12 pieces. And then para naman sa center half ng ating column at saka dun sa column beam intersection, and then sa ating footing, i-less lang natin yung concrete cover. So mayroon tayong 800 plus 400 plus 250 mm respectively, and then i-divide natin ito sa spacing na 100 mm para sa ties A, and mag-add tayo ng 1, so makukuha natin yung 16 pieces. And then para naman sa ties ng ating column from ground floor up to second floor and succeeding floor, so nagkaroon lang ng kaibahan. Repeat lang natin yung same process except dun sa yung spacing natin para sa ating center half ng column is ties B, which is 150 mm spacing. After nating makuha yung values ng ating column ties, isama natin ito dun sa tabulated form ng ating vertical bars, and then makukuha na natin yung ating total weight ng ating cutting list of rebar para sa ating column 1. Reminder and disclaimer, itong aking sample design na ginamit para sa aking tutorial video ay sample lamang. So, wag nating gamitin kung tayo ay may structure or project na katulad nito na 5-story residential building. Mas maganda kung kayo ay mag-consult sa expert at sundin yung kanyang design at standard. So, kahit sabihin nating ang mga structure ay magkakatulad, masasabi nating ito ay magkakaiba pa rin. Ayan, natapos din natin ang ating tutorial video para sa bar bending schedule and cutting list for column. Kung kayo po ay may comment or suggestion, pakilagay na lamang sa comment section sa ibaba. At kung kayo po ay hindi pa nakaka-subscribe sa aking channel, pakiclick na lang ang subscribe button. Salamat po sa inyong panunood at pagtitiwala. At ako po ay umaasang panonoorin yung muli ang aking tutorial video number 4, which is bar bending schedule and cutting list for beam. So isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Hanggang sa muli. Bye!